$10. That guy over there, he's tossing nickels. All you gotta do is catch one. Why is he doing it? I don't know. Guess he's just being friendly. Hey, you want one or not? Oh, sure. Well, come on.
Yeah.
Hey, mister, I got another customer for you.
Oh, good. Hey, better roll up your sleeves, son.
Oh. I'm ready, sir. Come on, get it. Hey, get going, man. Thanks, mister.
Just a minute, son.
Yeah?
Got yourself a birthmark on your arm, huh?
Uh-huh.
How old are you?
12.
Name do your folks go by?
My boy's name is Lucas McCann.
Your mother?
But she died when I was little. Come on, Mark. Well, I better be getting back to school. Well, thanks, mister.
It's all right. So long, son. It's our boy.
You mean that's Wingate's boy?
Find a telegraph office and wire him right away. Howdy. Looking for a man named McCain.
I'm McCain.
I'm Captain Gordon, Gordon Detective Agency. This is Mr. Wingate.
Wingate.
Mr. Perry.
Hi. What can I do for you, gentlemen?
Wondering if you're the McCain I had in mind.
I'm the only McCain in North Fork.
The man I want's got a boy with him.
Now, that'd be my son, Mark.
How old is he?
12.
It's the right age.
The man we're looking for isn't from around here. You ever been near the Mississippi?
Well, fact is, I have. Years ago.
In 71?
No, it was later. More like 73.
You're sure you're not mistaken?
I'm quite sure. What is this all about, mister?
My son disappeared in the Mississippi riverboat fire of 71.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
My wife, too. They found Laura, but they never found Robert.
There's my boy now.
Hi.
Son, this is Mr. Wingate, Captain Gordon, Mr. Perry.
Robert. Robert. I've been looking so long, son.
He's not your boy, Mr. Wingate.
Got her eyes and her coloring.
Now, listen to me, man. Listen to me, Mr. Wingate. I'm sorry about you losing your son, but that doesn't mean you can come around here claiming mine.
10 years I've been looking. And now I found him. He's mine, McCain. I'm your father, Robert.
No, you
Well,
aren't...
that's enough, Mr. Wingate. Now get this straight. I'm giving you and your friends 1 minute to get off this ranch.
You prize that hand of yours, keep it away from that rifle.
There'll be no force used. I've got money, McCain. I'll fight this in the courts. I'll prove that he's mine legally. You hear?
McCain. This boy fits the description of Wingate's missing son 100%.
Wingate. Go get some water, son.
He's having another spell.
I'll bring him in the house. You better ride into town and get the doc. Well, if you care anything about your client's future, don't stay there gawking. Go get the doctor. Here, hold it, son.
Don't worry, Robert. I'm all right.
We'll get him inside, son.
You're right. Taking the stage all the way from St. Louis in this heat probably brought it on. Right now, you need rest and quiet.
I've got a room in town.
I don't want you moving tonight.
Doc, I don't want this man spending the night here.
Luke, bring him to my office in your wagon tomorrow. Riding a horse would be too jarring for him.
I'll bring him now.
Luke, I don't know what's wrong, but this is a sick man. Tomorrow.
Mighty good food, McCain. I never learned to be a very good cook myself. Living alone like I do, there never seemed to be much call to bother with food. Of course, with a boy around the house, you got company with your meals.
What engage you? You do some kind of work back home?
I have a leather tanning business. The sign over the door says, Wingate and Son. I added the son just after Robert was born. I never took it off.
Don't you have any other children, Wingate?
It was 5 years before we had Robert. We'd almost given up hope. When he was 2, we took a steamboat down the Mississippi to New Orleans. I was on deck when the boilers blew up. Somebody must have pulled me out of the river. Others weren't so lucky. They had all the bodies lined up in a barn.
Wingate, there's no need to go into that.
Laura was there. But not Robert. I spent weeks in town looking for him. I asked everybody. Somebody took him, I'm sure of it. Probably some childless couple.
Don't you think it's getting late? We ought to go to bed.
10 years I've been looking in. Paid off more than a dozen detectives, but it was worth it. I finally found my son, my Robert.
Well, my name's Mark.
It's all right, son. I know how hard it must be for you.
Mr. Wingate, I don't mean to upset you, but I've got plenty of proof Mark's mine.
Where? What kind of proof?
It's all there. Date of the wedding, Mark's birth, my wife's death.
You could have written this in any time.
Wingate, that's a Bible.
You'll never stand up in a court of law.
Oh, Paul. Paul!
I'm sorry, son. You go into bed. I'll be right there. It's all right. It's all right. Wingate, when you're feeling better, we'll talk about it. But not in front of the boy.
I'm getting sick of hanging around here. When are we going to do something?
Wingate still hasn't come back from McCain's.
Why don't we go out there, get him, make him give us the money, and then get out of here?
The money's in the bank, remember?
What are we supposed to do, just sit around?
I'll have another talk with Wingate. Tell him we need some money to get the case started.
Sure.
You got a better idea?
Yeah. Kill McCain.
You know what you're saying?
Sure. I get him to draw on me, kill him, and Wingate can claim the boy, we get our money and get out of here.
McCain doesn't look like a man who dies easy. I've been checking. He stays pretty fast with that rifle of his.
You've never seen me throw down on a man, have you, Gordon? You don't talk some sense into Wingate, you just might get that chance.
I suppose I ought to thank you, McCain. Robert?
My name's not Robert.
Here, why don't you take this and buy yourself something you've been wanting?
I'm sorry, I can't.
It's just a little present for helping take care of me. It'd give me great pleasure.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wingate, but my pa's taught me never to take money from strangers. Well, they gave away your room when you didn't show up last night, but this one's better anyway. Here, just filled this fresh this morning.
Well, thank you. What's a boy your age doing working here?
Well, a man's got to earn a living. If there's anything else you want, just ask for $1.10.
What's that?
$1.10, that's my name. A man once gave me 10 cents for a shoe shine and $1 for a tip. And I had the name ever since.
No, I know a boy who wouldn't take this. Maybe you will.
Gee, thanks, mister, thanks.
Well, Mr. Wingate, you're looking much better.
Yeah, you look just fine.
I'm all right. I was just going to get some rest. What do you want?
I've got quite a bit of experience in legal matters, and I thought I'd get our case started. Of course, that'll take some money.
I'll handle that myself.
I think you're making a mistake.
I don't make mistakes.
Well, in that case, since you seem to have no further use for our services, we might as well leave town.
Well, keep in touch so I'll know where to send the reward money.
We want it now before we go.
You can trust me.
Now.
I told you, not a cent until the boy is mine. McCain's got no proof. You'll have to wait till the courts decide.
Maybe you will.
I'll let it go, Ron. I'm beginning to see some merit in your idea after all.
What idea?
Don't you worry about a thing. Just get your rest and leave everything to us.
I remember keeping it, Lucas, boy. Yeah, here we are. $2,000 reward for information leading to the whereabouts and legal establishment of Robert Wingate as the son of Aaron and Laura Wingate, missing since the Mississippi Riverboat fire of 1871.
Now 12 years old, brown hair, dark eyes, birthmark on right forearm.
If a man wanted to, he could find a dozen boys fitting that description.
Well, Wingate's been looking a long time. He must have seen a lot of boys who fit it. Now he's convinced himself Mark's the one. I guess with each disappointment, he tried harder to believe the next one would be his.
I don't like it, Lucas. Offering this much money makes it an awful temptation to stir up trouble.
Micah, what do you know about this Gordon and his partner?
I don't know the big fellow, but I remember Gordon. He's nothing but an ordinary bounty chaser trying to sound legitimate by calling himself a detective. You be careful, Lucas. They may try anything to get their hands on that reward money.
Even kill me. Micah, I'm going over and have a talk with Wingate.
There's your chance.
Leave it to me. McCain, I want a word with you.
I've got nothing I want to say to you.
Take offense when a man refuses my company.
Well, take offense, mister.
It's got to look legal.
What is it now, McCain?
Wingate, I want you to do me a favor. Pack your things and get out of town.
I'm not doing you any favors, and you can't force me to leave.
Nobody's trying. Look, be reasonable, man. Mark's my boy, and no amount of lawyers or detectives are going to prove otherwise.
We'll see about that.
Look, Wingate, you're stirring up a lot of trouble with this search of yours. Those men who call themselves detectives, they're nothing but cutthroats looking to make some easy money.
I've had enough of you. They're not going to get a cent until after I get Robert.
Well, that's what I'm worried about. They'll do anything to get their hands on that reward. They're down there right now, waiting to provoke me into a gunfight. On the chance they'll kill me, make it easy for you to get Mark.
That's a lie, McCain. I said there'd be no force. Now you get out. Get out!
All right, Wingate, I'm going. But you remember this. If they do gun me down, you may get my boy. But you won't have one happy moment till the day you die, because down deep, you'll know he's my boy, not yours.
You'll get your chance.
You were saying something to me a while back, friend. What was it?
I hear you're a bear with that rifle, McCain.
Yeah, I'm a bear.
All right, sodbuster. Show me. Now.
Hold it, Gordon.
Gordon, I'm arresting you for the attempted murder of Lucas McCain.
Ah, it was his idea. He wanted to go up against McCain.
Why? It was to get my boy, wasn't it? Wasn't it? You knew all along Mark wasn't Wingate's son, didn't you? Didn't you?
Wingate was paying $2,000 to find him a son. Yours was as good as any.
McCain. I've been a fool. I wanted my son so bad, I almost got an innocent man killed. Please forgive me, Mark.
Mr. Wingate, could you please pass the slugs?
Here you are. I swear, $10, it's hard to believe you're the same boy that was underneath all that dirt.
The dirt is the result of honest labor. $10 holds more jobs and works harder than most grown men I know.
Don't your folks ever get you to wash your face?
Oh, $10 hasn't got a family. He's an orphan.
You don't say.
Nearly everybody in North Fork has offered him a home, but $10 likes to be independent.
That may be so, Lucas. But a boy needs somebody. $10, how'd you like to come back to St. Louis with me? I've got a big house there, and I live all alone. You could stay with me. If you wanted to learn the leather tanning business, I could teach you.
Well, sure, I'd like that.
Well, and one day, you could take it over and run it. Like being my own son.
You called me, and I came. The one piece of evidence that could possibly help me, I'm forbidden to use.
A truth that can heal the past.
Your father tried to hurt me. You're lying.
You could say 3 words and clear up everything.
Destroy my son.
May also threaten the future.
I know my daughter. She could not kill in cold blood.
Your Honor, the charge is murder in the first degree.
Harry Morgan, Walter Matthau. Incident in a Small Town. Part of Red Carpet Week. Tomorrow night at 9 on the Hallmark Channel.
Hang it all, Pete. It ain't the first time I was dragged by a horse. Probably won't be the last. Doc said it's my heart. I got a heart strong as a cougar.
Doc said you should stand by. He knew best. Now, you take your medicine.
Sure, sure. I know it's my well-being you're worried about. Confound it, let that pillow be.
Just wanted to make you comfortable.
You don't need to worry about me. I'm quite cut.
Did it.
It wasn't easy, not like that.
He was old, Pete. He was old and worn out. Life is for those that know how to live it, like you and me. See, it looks as if the medicine bottle was knocked over when he was having one of his attacks.
His niece is coming here to Albuquerque.
Yeah, now, are we going to stop her?
They're not going to buy something happening to her here on top of this.
Won't happen here. She's going to stop off in Norfolk. She has a friend there by the name of Kane. Pete, you and I are going to have us a ranch.
Mark? Come on, son.
You said we were going fishing today.
Oh, did I? Well, we can do that most any time.
Yeah, but the big ones aren't foolish enough to bite just any old time.
No, I guess they're not.
Say, your hair looks good combed.
Thank you. Let's see what you can do with yours. We want to make a good impression on Mrs. Dodd, don't we?
If you say so.
Well, Aunt Dodd was best friends with your ma. Took care of your ma all the time she was sick. And her own husband ailing, too. She was a fine woman, Aunt Dodd. Well, let's have a look. That's fine. Let me slick down the back of it, son.
We gonna meet him, too?
Who's that?
Mr. Dodd.
Well, Mark, Mr. Dodd died just after your mother did. So did their little boy during the epidemic. He'd have been just about your age if he'd lived.
Well, is she gonna stay over here with us?
No, Mark, that wouldn't do. Besides, she's on her way to Albuquerque to visit her uncle.
Yeah, but best friends with Ma and all. Why not? Well, my best friend's Tommy, and whenever he comes to North Fork, he stays with me.
Well, Mark, look, son, it's a little different with grown-ups.
Yeah, most things are different. Well, here's a friend from the olden days.
Oh, olden days, huh? Now, wait till you see Aunt Dodd. She was the prettiest girl in town.
Prettier than Ma?
Mark, your mother had more than looks. There was something special that came from deep inside her. Shall we go meet the stage?
All right.
By golly, it's good to see you.
Look, it's McCabe. Oh, you're even taller than I imagined. Oh, it's good to see you.
What did I tell you, son?
Well, this must be Mark. You know, he does favor his mother.
Oh, how do you do, ma'am?
Oh, my, aren't we formal? Mark, you don't have to put on Sunday manners for me. We're going to be friends.
You better hurry and get to school, son. You'll be late.
I hope you'll come out to our place, ma'am. We cleaned it up special.
Oh, thank you, Mark. I will if I have time.
You have time?
Aren't you proud of him?
Oh, sure. So we better get you settled. Let me have the bag.
She just got in. McCain fella met her. You know, sometimes I get the idea that all you wanted from me was to get back at the old man.
It's silly.
That's part of it, though.
All right, it's part of it That's what you want?
Now listen, Johnny. We're in this deep. Murder, it makes us more a part of each other than any words of preachers.
You're hurting me, Pete. Take your hands off of me. That's better. Maybe you've forgotten. You wanted that land so bad you could taste.
I ain't likely to forget.
Here, I told you. Oh, it's you, Lucas. That was one of those kids again.
Eddie.
Running in and out of here and... Oh.
Eddie, this is Aunt Dot.
Oh, pleased to have you with us, ma'am.
I do.
Saved the best room in the house for you.
Oh, good.
Oh, are you going to be with us long, Mrs. Dodd, or...
Just overnight.
Oh? Well, I had in mind you'd be staying a few days. You said your uncle was on the mend. Mark will be disappointed. So will I, Ann. It's been a long time.
Maybe I could stay over just one more day.
Good. Look, we could have dinner out at the ranch if you'd like. That is, if you don't mind potluck.
Well, now, Lucas, I don't think your cooking's all it's supposed to be.
Well, I'll have you know I fix a very special goose.
That's right, and I can taste it now. Look, we can go over to Hattie's right now. Get everything we... You have to freshen up, of course.
Oh, no. No, I don't, really. Let's
You
go
sure?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie?
Oh, go ahead. I'll take your bag upstairs for you.
Sure you don't mind?
No, let's
All
go
right.
now.
We'll see, Eddie.
Fine. Oh, Mrs. Dodd, you'll be in room 208.
Thank you, Eddie.
Fine.
See, Hattie is wonderful.
Morning, Lucas.
Oh, hello, Micah. And this is Marshal Torrance, Micah, and Dodd.
Oh, please excuse my appearance, but I've been so cooped up in the stage.
Ma'am, your appearance called for nothing but the finest of compliments.
Well, now you should take a lesson in gallantry from the marshal.
Well, that's just his way of drumming up votes. Goes right along with baby kissing.
You planning to stay with us?
Not long enough to vote, Micah.
Lucas, boy, perhaps if you'll explain all the virtues of our fair city, Miss Dodd might reconsider and stay on indefinitely.
Yeah, I'll be sure to tell her, Micah. Well, Ann, this is home.
Well, I believe Mark was right. You know, for two bachelors, really looks fine.
Oh, thank you. Now, let me take your things, Ann, and you just sit down and make yourself at home, huh?
Thank you. Lucas, this is wonderful. You know, you really made a home. You've made a real home for you and Mark.
Well, I'm not much at crocheting doilies or the like, but I guess we've got one of everything to make us comfortable.
Isn't that beautiful country? It's just beautiful.
And you always liked big country. Why did you move to the city?
Oh, I don't know, Lucas. Running away, I guess. From things as they were. Hal loved the outdoors, remember? But I don't know. Without him and the boy, everything just seemed so empty. Now tell me about you, Lucas.
Well, there's nothing much to tell. Farming doesn't change. Full day's work when the weather's right. And, of course, trying to keep one jump ahead of Mark. That's about it.
He's a bright boy, isn't he?
Oh, like a new penny. Kind of scary at times.
What do you mean?
Well, he's got a way of looking right down into you when he asks a question.
And sometimes you don't have the answer.
You ever try to keep up with a growing boy? I shouldn't have said that, Ann. I'm sorry.
Well, why not? Life is for the living, right? Say, do you have an apron?
Sure. Got an old shirt in here that makes a handy apron. Should be in here somewhere. I've been looking for that for 2 weeks. Oh, here it is. Sleeves on this shirt make a good sash.
I've never seen anything like this.
What's so funny?
Well, I mean, this drawer, what keeps these things in here?
Just slam it shut, I guess.
Oh.
Never thought of it as being untidy till now. Having a woman around kind of puts a different light on things somehow.
I hope it's a good light, Lucas. I mean, it'd be a sad day if men folks found they could get on without us. Wouldn't it?
Well, I'd better unhitch the team. And it's nice having you here.
Just waiting for her to get back is getting on my nerves.
Have a drink.
I don't want to drink. There's still time, Jenny. Still time to get out. The old man I hated, but her a woman and all.
Oh, let's not fool ourselves. It's getting caught that's eating it.
All right, then it's getting caught. I'm the one that's going to be in that room with her. Suppose she starts fighting.
She's not going to fight. She's going to be asleep. She'll never know what happened any more than the old man did. She started having one of her seizures and she couldn't get to her medicine. Now, come on, have that drink.
Cold?
No. That was sort of a contentment shiver. I love this time of evening. You know, when it's not quite night, yet sort of a deep blanket touching everything, making it soft. Or don't men think that way?
No, men think along the same lines as women, but words don't come as easy. I know what you mean, though. Daylight, things are kind of edgier, sharper.
I really like what you've done here, Lucas. It's solid. Solid like you are. Do you know what I said to myself the day you tucked Mark under your arm and left town?
No.
I said to myself, there goes wild, wild Lucas. His hurt is very deep. Wild Lucas. Do you know you left town without even saying goodbye?
I know. At the time, it seemed like the whole world was knocked away from under me.
And now you've built a whole new one. What was it Mark said about the ladies looking behind his ears? Is there, any special lady?
No.
I just wondered.
Of course, I get to thinking about it. You?
Paul? Paul?
What is it, Mark?
She makes her own flies, Paul.
Is that what you called me in here for?
Well, Mrs. Dodd, have you ever heard of a woman making her own flies?
You talk too much. Will you go to sleep?
Well, have you?
Mark, good night.
Good night, Paul.
Thank you. There she is. You must be tired.
Oh, no, not a bit. I had a wonderful time, Lucas.
So did I. I'm glad you're staying. Pick you up early tomorrow?
Lucas, does it mean a great deal to you, my staying over? Of course, you never were a talking man. And I like that about you. Good night, Lucas.
Evening, Lucas.
Oh, hello, Mike.
On my way to have a glass of beer. Join me?
Yeah, sure.
Get it over with.
I want to be sure. My hands, I can't stop them shaking.
Out the south pasture, you got it fenced in yet?
Oh, not yet. Look, Mikey, you didn't invite me over here to talk about fencing my pasture.
Oh, that's right, Lucas, I didn't. How'd you hit it off with the lady?
Fine, just fine.
Good cook?
Best.
Mark take to her?
He sure did. She makes her own trout flies.
How about you?
What are you driving at?
From the way you two were acting, I figured there was something in the wind.
Well, you could have figured wrong.
Well, maybe so, but I don't think she did. You know, women have a peculiar way of jumping to conclusions. Now, you didn't say anything that'd lead her on?
Well, I don't know. But if I did, I didn't make it clear enough.
Oh, well, maybe you owe it to her to make it clear enough. Another beer?
Huh? Oh, no. Thanks, Micah. Thanks. When you finish settling your uncle's estate,
Yes?
I want you to come back.
Oh.
Permanent, Dan.
Then you have been thinking about it.
Oh, I've been thinking about it.
Oh, Lucas, I want to very much, but there's just one thing I'm afraid of.
Afraid? Why, Ann? Why are you afraid?
I just know that there could be no replacement for Mark's mother, and I just couldn't accept that. I don't think you could either. Am I wrong, Lucas?
I don't know.
I what?
Goodbye, Lucas.
The teacher to let me off early, too. Well, did she say anything? Is she coming back? Well, is she?
Yes, Mark. She's coming back. Of course she's coming back. That's what old friends are for.
Well, then let's go fishing. Boy, those big ones are really biting, Paul. You know, I was trying to...
You called me, and I came. The one piece of evidence that could possibly help me, I'm forbidden to use.
A truth that can heal the past.
Your father tried to hurt me. You're lying.
You could say 3 words and clear up everything.
Destroy my son.
May also threaten the future.
I know my daughter. She could not kill in cold blood.
Your Honor, the charge is murder in the first degree.
Harry Morgan, Walter Matthau. Incident in a small town. Part of Red Carpet Week. Tomorrow night at 9 on the Hallmark Channel.